Hi guys, my name is Edima and you're welcome back to Parentscoop. In today's video, I'm going to show you an easy method to make delicious coconut rice. The best coconut rice in Canada.
All we need is some stock of any kind, crayfish, dry fish, onions, green bell pepper, and onions plus green onion mix, some of your favorite spices, some washed rice, and very important is the coconut milk.
So in a pot, you're going to pour in some washed rice. Do not cook the rice, just washed. So I'm using about 10 cups of rice for this because I was cooking for a large group. Next, I'm going to go in with all those ingredients I had shown in the previous clip. I'm using 3 cans of coconut milk, and you can use fresh coconut water if you have that available. Next up, I'm going to also combine the green pepper mix. This has green peppers, green onions, and regular onions. And then the next thing, I'm just going to combine again the crayfish, dry fish, and a little bit more onions just for the flavor. This is now me adding the chicken stock. So you can use beef stock, goat meat stock, whatever meat stock you have. You can use that, and then go in with your favorite spices. Honestly, in terms of measurements, I would just say, use about 2 tablespoons of each, and then you can taste it. And you can add more if you need to, but always start with smaller measurements. Don't go all big. And remember, I'm using 10 cups of rice. So if you're cooking for a smaller group, you would want to reduce your rice and as well as your seasoning. Next up, I'm adding some dry pepper. If you prefer fresh peppers, you're able to also chop that in. If you do not want any pepper, you can also skip the pepper. Remember, you're adding just your regular everyday spices or seasonings that you use for cooking. So I added thyme, and now we're going to go in with water. So you do not want too much water added. For my 10 cups of rice, I added about 2 big bowls of water. You'll see that I did add my first batch of water and then mix the rice, combining, everything together just to see where the water level was at. And you want the water to be slightly above your rice. You don't want it too much or else your rice will be soggy. Have you guys ever tried coconut rice before, either cooking or eating? Let me know in the comments. I really love coconut rice, and this was one of the first meals that I learned to cook because it's so easy. So yeah, I added some more pepper. And then I added the second bowl of water, and then make sure to always combine properly. So mix so that there's no seasoning left on one side and not on the other side. And notice the water level again is just slightly over the rice. You're better off putting less water, and you can check it more often. But yeah, don't put too much water. Finally, I'm just going to cover the rice to steam and put it on low heat. If it's your first time cooking, I would recommend you check on your rice every 10 minutes. But mine, I left it for about 30 to 45 minutes. The water dried out and the rice was soft enough. So check every 10 minutes if it's your first time cooking. And if your rice is not soft enough, you can add water little by little. Let me know if you'll be trying this recipe.